Hey guys, it's Nick the Booksmith. Welcome back, welcome back. Today I thought we would do something fun. Well, we'll see if it's fun. And do a project from a book that I've had since last fall, I think that's when I found it. So it's called Handmade Books for Everyday Adventures by a lady named Erin. And I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. So yeah. So I was looking through this book because I came across it the other day. It's one of those things where you put it up and then you forget you've got it. There was something in here I thought looked like it would be fun to make. And it says it's a leaf and flower press. However, the only real life photograph of it is this. So, which is a top view. And I don't know about you, but I am a visual person. So this only top view is throwing me off a little bit. The only saving grace is that there are some drawings that are done, so perhaps that will help. I wish they would have done a better viewpoint of it so that we could see it maybe front on or opened up, or maybe several pictures of it. That's my one critique so far of this book, because I haven't actually done any of the projects yet, but just my first impression critique is that the photographs that they take of the actual projects are very, I don't know, they're just vague. So like this one is a fold-out map booklet, but they only show the outside. Now there are some, like I said, some drawings in the instructions, but they don't actually show it when it's done and folded out. So I'm like, oh, I wanted to see it. And then this one, Things to Check Out book. And it's basically like a little folio like we've made on this channel before, but it has little library card envelopes. And I don't know exactly what I guess I could read the thing. Use each card to keep a list of places to go and things to do. Okay. So it has these pictures, which are kind of like, I don't know what these things are. I get this, because I've done that. There's no picture at the end of what it ended up looking like on the inside. It's just the boring outside. So I was a little disappointed. I'm like, come on, I don't know who your editor is, but they didn't do a very good job at photographing the final projects. That's my 2 cents. Actually, it's probably not even 2 cents worth. Cent and a half. Where am I going? Guys, I think it was page 70. Yes, okay, there it is. So, but before I get into this, so I don't forget, because I forgot in the last video, I wanted to mention that the annual summer sale for Etsy and Teachable will be going on at the end of this week. So May 21st through the 24th, it will be going on. So we're talking midnight on Friday morning, so all of Friday. And then on Monday, it'll go until Monday at, almost 11:59, I guess, midnight. 4 full days. No coupon codes will be necessary, so don't worry about it. Everything's gonna just be marked down already. No worries about coupon codes or remembering to do that. One thing on Etsy, and we've talked about this before because it's a thing, Etsy will run like random automated checks on transactions. And sometimes it's legit because maybe a zip code gets typed in wrong, and so it's trying to run the transaction between like PayPal or the credit card or whatever it is. The information's not jiving, and so it's like glitches out. So sometimes that's why it is. And then sometimes it's just because it's just a random authorization check, and they do them all the time. And I notice them more when I have a sale because there's increased transactions going through, right? Well, I noticed during the last sale that I had that there were some folks that would buy several things. Maybe they got 5 or 6 or 7 or 12 or 20 things, but they were only purchasing 1 or 2 at a time. And with digital items, especially, it doesn't matter. It's not like you're taxed any differently. You don't have to pay shipping. So it doesn't really matter how many items are in a transaction. That doesn't change anything. But what it did do is that it lessened the chance that all your items would be caught up in this pending thing for could be up to 48 hours. And you're like, well, I wanted to use the thing and I can't use the thing because Etsy's holding it hostage, right? Until the check goes through. And usually Etsy doesn't like the people, like you call the people and they're like, I don't know, because they don't know, because it's an automated thing. It's not like they do it on purpose to, you know, tick you off. I think they have no control over it either because it's random. So that being said, I suggest maybe trying something like that, like what some of my customers do. And they don't just do it at my store because it's Etsy and it happens all over. So it doesn't matter what store you shop at. Every time you run a transaction through Etsy, there is a potentially that could happen at any time. It's happened to me several times. And usually it takes, sometimes it's only half a day and then it finishes going through, or sometimes it's 24 hours, and so it happens. So that is happening 21st through the 24th this next weekend. Got it? Good. Thanks for listening. Okay, so let's get to work on this leaf and flower press. I went ahead and got a few of the things out that it lists here on the tools and materials, and I will put that on screen and you can stop and write it down if you want to do one of these. I went ahead and got stuff out because I figured if I don't, you're just going to hear me rifle around the house for an hour till I get stuff. And I haven't even gotten everything because some things I didn't have. So there's that. According to the materials list, it says I need 10 pieces of cardboard that are 5 by 7. And I did not have that much cardboard, unfortunately. But what I did have was an old mat board, like what they make picture mats out of for frames. So I cut 10 5 by 7 pieces of mat board instead. Then it says I'm going to need 2 book boards that are also 5 by 7. It's chipboard. It's from the back of a notebook. Then it says I need 9 pieces of text weight hinge paper. I don't have real hinge paper like mulberry hinge paper, so I'm just going to use fabric. Honestly, I don't know exactly what she's referring to here. If she's saying you need actual hinge paper, hinge tape stuff, or if she's saying just get some paper and cut it into these pieces and it's going to be hinges and then it's going to be hinge paper. I don't know. I figured paper isn't going to last very long and I don't have real hinge tape or paper, so it's going to be fabric. There you go. This is just a canvas type. It was a drop cloth. I'm also going to need, it says book cloth or decorative paper to cover the fronts with, and I decided to go with fabric, not book cloth, but fabric, because I have this fabulous fern fabric that Hallie shared with me, and I thought this would be phenomenal. I'm just going to use this. Then it says I need blotting or drawing paper, 18 pieces that are 5 by 7. I did not have blotting paper, so I have 18 pieces of mixed media paper. So that should work, right? This all took a minute. I thought this was going to be like this quick little thing. I think it took longer to cut everything than it actually is going to be to put it together. I'm hoping. We'll see. It says I need cotton straps. Cotton straps. 2 pieces, 1 inch by 22 inches. I do not have 1 inch cotton straps. So I'll find something, or we'll use the fabric that we're going to use for the hinges. So that's that. Then it says I need iron-on hook and loop fasteners, which that's Velcro, right? Velcro? Well, I don't have any Velcro, and I'm not going to go get any. And then it says I need 2 jean rivets, like denim jeans rivets. And I do have a couple around, but I'm going to see what it is that we're supposed to do with it first, because I don't know. So I don't have a closure because I don't have the Velcro, but I'll figure out something. I figured that was relative. The story begins with me saying I'm going to follow the instructions, and quickly, just a few minutes later, I am already deviating from the course. But, you know, that's, you guys know that. You're not new. Okay, firstly, it says to do. You'll have to excuse me. I have a little tickle in my throat because the pollen is a-flying and I might lose my voice. But I'm going to try my bestest not to. So what we're supposed to do, according to the pictures, and thank God for pictures, is we are attaching two boards together with the hinge tape in between and leaving a 1/4 inch gap. So we're supposed to do 5 pairs of these. Take 10 boards and make 5 pairs. I think I can probably handle that. We'll see. I say with so much confidence. I have this 1/4 inch bar, and I'll see if these are on Amazon. I don't know if they are. I got this at Home Depot here in the States. I'm sure Lowe's has them as well. And I'm just going to use some double-sided tape because I don't want to wait for glue to dry. So use glue if you want to use glue, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I will really lose my voice if we have to wait around for glue to dry. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? And what's so great about this tape is it's 1/2 inch. The little hinges that I cut are supposed to be 1.25 inches wide by 7 inches long. So, and we're supposed to leave a 1/4 inch gap. That's 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and then the 1/4 inch gap. This is perfect. It's perfect. So let's see how this works. Go ahead and do one. All right, so there's half of that. And then I'll put this 1/4 inch bar in between. And then just put that side down. And that should be our 1/4 inch gap. And there is 1 pair. This might take a moment, so I will, I'll do this and then I will come back because you probably want to sit here and watch me tape stuff about as much as you'd want to sit here and watch me cut stuff up to put in a pile so that I could tape it, right? Yeah, it's riveting. Riveting. Okay, that was the last of the 5 pairs, but we still have some left over, so what do we do now? Book says turn over each hinged pair for the cardboard pieces so that the hinge faces up. Okay, so now what you do is we attach these together, and we do that by adding one of these but on the opposite side with the gap on that side. So it's more taping, you say. All right, so let's see how one of these goes together. I think it's gonna end up like accordion, if I remember the picture correctly. That one picture that we were so graciously afforded. And then this goes there. And I'll trim these off here in a little bit. But I think that's the gist. And this fabric is ravelly. But I don't care. Do you care? You probably don't care either. And if you do, that's okay. You can use something else. Okay, so here is our set of accordion pages. And turning the page, the next thing that she wants you to do is cover the boards that are going to be the cover boards, but leave one side open. Close 3 sides up and leave one side open. I don't have Velcro and stuff to do what she is asking for us to do, so that may get altered. I may just go ahead and close it up. So I'm thinking at the moment, but I haven't been thinking. I will try not to distract myself again and forget what I'm doing. Normally, you just glue this as per the written instructions, I'm sure. But I can already feel my voice getting gravelier, more gravelly. We're gonna skip that. Did not do that great of a job. I am failing left and right. Will this even end up being close to what it is supposed to be? Come on, Nick, come on. Come on, we don't want to add double-sided tape to the list of things that are trying to drive us insane. So she wants you to close up 3 sides and leave the other side open, because you're supposed to put the 2 cotton straps here and put one of the sides of Velcro here, and then down on the other end on the other side, I think you put the other Velcro, and then you fold the cotton straps under with the third side. Turn this side over, and then this side. It's neither here nor there, I think. And then this side. There's a little space where the tape didn't meet for the little ravelies. So I will just tack them down with some glue. So what she wants you to do is the strap, let's say these are the straps, they extend out here past this last side that needs to be turned under. The Velcro gets put like right here, and then at the other end of the 22-inch piece, it gets put on the bottom side so that it can wrap around. I don't have Velcro. And then what happens is that this gets turned under with this last flap, and then I believe the whole shebang is attached to this top board. Does that make sense? But that's not going to happen because I don't have the Velcro. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over because I'm a rebel. Rebel without a clue. And I will go ahead and put a little bit of glue here in the corner to catch the ravelies. So there's that one. The other thing she mentioned, why one side would stay open, was so that it would close over this edge. But then there would just be one edge of the fabric. I wasn't jazzed about that, so I didn't do that. Again, deviating from the instructions. So now I need to determine what it is I'm going to do with the closure. This goes on the front cover here, right? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna think about it for a minute. And I will be back in a little bit and finish the video. Cause I don't know, I'm thinking, but nothing's that I'm too happy with is coming to mind. So I'm gonna go look through my stash of stuff and see if I can find something that I will like on our little book. I'll be back in mere seconds.
346 minutes later.